Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Russian Tier 10 Tech Tree Heavy, the ST2. Yes, you heard that right, because this is not World of Tanks Blitz. It's Blitz's bigger brother, World of Tanks. Now, I gotta say, the graphics on World of Tanks every time I play the game are absolutely stunning. When you go from playing Blitz to PC, it's just such a huge change. But as well, there's just so many more vehicles available on PC, it creates this huge dynamic of playstyle. Now, in today's video, as I said, we're playing in the double-barreled Tier 10 Russian Heavy, the ST2. This is a tank that I've been begging for Wargaming to introduce into World of Tanks Blitz as a tech tree, because I feel like it would be an incredibly fun vehicle, and as well, especially unique when it comes to not only the comp scene, but as well just pub battles. In today's video, I'll be playing live gameplay showcasing you everything there is to know. Now, as you can see, I've only ground 2 lines on the Russian tree, the IS-4, and then I decided to go for the ST2 because it's a vehicle I've always wanted. It's an incredibly unique playstyle because obviously, with 2 barrels, you can fire 2 shells at the same time. You can deal 880 potential damage in a matter of 3 seconds. And that is because it's a reverse intraclip is what I like to call it. Normally, for example, like, you know, let's say a Progetto, you got a 3-second intraclip. So you shoot, and then you wait 3 seconds, and then you shoot again. This tank, you have to hold the fire button for 3 seconds, and then it shoots both shells at the same time. So what you want to do is hold the fire button before you pull around a corner, make sure you aim correctly at a weak spot, and then boom, snap it the moment you have a weak spot exposed. Now, because this is based off of an ST series tank, the ST1, it has 8 degrees of gun depression, which is obviously 2 more than the IS-4 carries and actually makes it very good on a hull down situation. This vehicle also features a very, very solid accuracy value. I'm actually quite surprised how accurate the gun is. You can see here that it's actually quite accurate. I'm not sure why it is. I guess that's because no, I don't actually have a reason. It's just a really nice gun. But unfortunately, while it does a very good accuracy, you can see its heat pen is absolutely atrocious. Now, I'm actually going to be loading heat in this vehicle to start off with. I know, I'm a gold spammer. But first of all, it's World of Tanks PC. Everybody spams gold because it does the same damage as standard. But as well, it's down to the fact that we are only up against tier 10s this game, which is not a super fun situation to be stuck in. Oh boy, and I also just noticed the majority of my team is going towards the other side of the map, and I was a little late to noticing that. I've got to be real, which is something I'm going to have to be super duper cautious about. Now we can see that the enemy 907 is playing stupid aggressive here, and we are going to load in a double shot, and oh, 887 damage into the enemy 907. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is what the double shot can do and why this is such an incredibly deadly tank. It really is. I mean, you don't realize what it can do. Now, unfortunately, I did fire 2 heat shells at the 907, which was just a waste of ammo. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to push over to where this pattern is, and hopefully I can get some nice shells into the mouse. You'll see the power to weight on this tank is very, very, very poor. And here comes the mouse, aiming, and oh, another 800 damage. With that, we have dealt 1,700 damage right at the beginning of this battle, which just showcases the sheer monstrosity of alpha this vehicle does carry. Now, the mouse does get a penetration into my teammate, which kind of sucks for my teammate. I'm going to get a nice tap into his lower plate, and with that, I'm kind of hoping that my Patton gets the clear. I'm just going to stay hull down here, and oh boy, who the heck shot my Patton? I don't actually know. But what I do know is that I'm going to turn around because, oh, that's not fun. That's a Renat Charante that probably shot my Patton. I'm also noticing that my Action 10 is falling apart very, very quickly, and this is not becoming a fun battle. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, I don't think the 907 can shoot me as of right now. We're also going to aim in on the E5, and oh, nice shot into the hatch. Unfortunately, I'm basically stuck here. This is not the kind of situation you want to be stuck in. It's actually quite the opposite. What we're going to do is load in a double shot again, and ooh, another 871 damage dealt. So even though I am going to die, I would say that I think I've done my job this battle. 3,527 damage is a pretty solid chunk. Unfortunately, our team did end up losing the battle, and oh boy was it a big loss. If you see at the top of the screen it says 12,087 up there, that is how much hit points they had left at the end of the game. They had 12,000 hit points left compared to our team. What? Yeah, that's pretty dang insane. So, in World of Tanks PC, there are a lot of battles that are steamrolls, but that's just kind of how the game is. We did pretty good, though. In fact, we did the best on the team at 3,527. We got the most experience, so yeah, I'm happy with how our result was. I did really just about the best I could there. Double shot time. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, 991 damage. That's what I'm talking about. Once again, showing why this tank is just so dang nasty. Of course, we are being absolutely pooped on by a 57 heavy, but poop on this! Yeah! Oh man, this tank is so fun. The thing is, right now in World of Tanks, we really don't have anything that is remotely similar to the ST2. I mean, you can scroll through all the tier 10s, all the tier 9s, all the tier 8s in the game, but nothing is close. I mean, yes, the IS-4 has a similar gun to the ST2, but the IS-4 does not have an auto-reloading capability. It also doesn't have the ability to deal 840 damage firing 2 shells at once. So the IS-4 isn't even close to being on the table. And I guess you can make the argument that maybe a Kron is a little bit closer, because obviously the Kron is an auto-reloader, deals 400 damage in 1 shot, in 2 shots can deal 800, and it has a 3-second interclip and kind of reload shells like the ST2, but it's still not even close to the same playstyle because the Kron is only a hull-down tank, where the ST2 actually is, you know, kind of like an IS-4. Its upper plate's really good, it's got a super solid turret, and it can side-scrape fantastically, which obviously a vehicle like the Kron can't ever do. So it doesn't play anything like a Kron. And then really the only tank I would say that is somewhat similar to the ST2's playstyle is possibly the M6 Yo, because the M6 Yo carries a double shot gun. It has 450 damage per shot and gets 2 shells out for 900. And this vehicle is about as close as you're going to get right now to the ST2, except it's not an auto-reloader. This tank fires 2 shots and reloads 2 shots. The ST2 fires 1 shot and can reload that 1 shot without losing any DPM. And then it can fire both shots at the same time and reload 1 shot and then shoot it as a single shot. So it's such a unique aspect, and I really do feel like it would make such a strong performance, not only in the comp scene. I can imagine how a vehicle like the ST2 would be such an influential comp tank. Imagine being able to dump 800 hit points off of somebody instantly in a comp battle. That would be huge. Or the ability to shoot 1 or 2 shells, depending on how you want to use your damage per minute. Also, the fact that the ST2 has 8 degrees of gun depression makes it such a flexible tank on a lot of ridge lines. I don't know. I just personally think that it really would be an amazing tank to see rolling out on the Blitz battlefield. Right now, it seems like Wargaming is focusing on getting the lights into the game. I know they've already confirmed that the Panzerwagen Alleinmetall, or whatever the heck that thing is, the Tier 10 German light, is going to be coming into the game within the next year or so. We also know that the WZ-132-1 is going to be coming into the game as the next light tank line. So I already know a lot of lines coming into the game. And my guess is that the next line is going to be a medium or a heavy, because we obviously just had a Minotauro. Before that, we had a heavy. So I do feel like we're either going to be seeing a new medium or a new heavy after the WZ-132-1, and I'm really excited. But hopefully, either way, you enjoyed today's video. There's a lot of tanks in PC I want to come to Blitz, and the ST2 is really just one of the ones at the top of the iceberg that I really want to see. But I will hopefully see all of you in the future, and yeah. Let me know if you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.